Yeah. Are you daft? All the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No but ping, we bring man right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No but ping, we bring man right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No but ping, we bring man right, somebody shot fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Can't say a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In a ring, it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
Time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And facing him here is this man, Alexander Usyk. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Do you believe this? Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. And he just missed with that left jab. Catch and shoot. Good counter left hand there. You don't want to trade shots. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I see.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch. Right punch. Nice job landing that left counter punch. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss. A high-octane battle. He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter punching. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic. You get desperate. You get desperate. You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on it, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchange here from both men. Oh, what a punch! This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's a counter shot. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to... On to the fifth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good left counter that lands. He misses with that jab. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a kiss. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Just misses with that big right hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that? There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. One of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Lands with the right counter. Both men step back for just a moment. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He gets out of the way of that left hand.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Counter right. He just misses with that jab. The perfect counter lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Great counter right hand there. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Usyk! Good job of cutting off the ring, making sure his opponent cannot get out of trouble. How did they not go down? Nice counter shot with the right hand. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? These two are the perfect dance partners. Good counter right hand again. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He threw the hook, didn't land. Left counter scores. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. We wanted that. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.